Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Ram Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama Ram Ram Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Thank you, Advai. Thank you so much for chanting so beautifully.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Say.
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Everybody, Ryan, Param chant.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
No one is chanting. Why?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama,
Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare,
Mataji joined. You heard the call. Okay. So everybody can stop chanting. Mataji, over to you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. You okay, Mataji?
Yeah, I'm okay, Mataji.
Hi Krishna, I'm having trouble locating my file. So just give me 1 second. I don't know what's happening.
No problem. I will put this one Mataji's quote. They can read because it's
Yeah. That would also be
they
good.
can read
Mataji.
this one. By the time you can slowly check your PPT. Don't worry. Okay, let's not the Ryan. Okay, anybody new kid who did not get chance from long time to read the quote? Who is Pinky? Is this a new kid?
Mataji, Parin. It's actually Parin.
Oh, Parin. Okay. Parin, you want to read?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, read. Okay, read this quote.
Already has
Spiritual
body with
which material
body
covers
material body
Hmm.
grows
upon me.
My
Spiritual
body, but my
material
body is
unnatural.
unnatural. The real body is
Spiritual.
I am accepting
various bodies
bodies that are
unnatural to my constitution.
My real constitution
No position
is
to be
the
servant.
servant of Krishna.
Los Angeles,
May 13th,
1973.
1973. How could he put the password?
I'll put it on.
Thank you, Parin, for this reading very nicely. Okay, Sita Priti Mataji, you can ask if any kid wanted to explain it, or you can explain, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, give me 1 second. This is some problem.
No worries. If you need a time, I can take over for the children. Okay, Spurti, you can explain.
Hare Krishna Mataji. So what Srila Prabhupada is saying here is that the soul, it already has its body, but then the material body is covering on top of it. And the material body is like growing on top of it, on its spiritual body. So he's saying that the material body is unnatural, which is not the real body. It's not the real body, but the real body is spiritual body, and the soul's accepting various bodies that are unnatural to its constitution, and its real constitution is to serve Krishna, its life.
Wonderful, Spurti. You have explained very nicely. I'm so proud of you. Yes. Understand that our real constitutional position is to be servant of Krishna. Yes, very nice. Beautiful. Devarsh, what you want to explain?
So Mataji, so actually we're the part and souls of Krishna. We live in the spiritual world, but we did not listen to Krishna, so we came to the material world. So Prabhupada saying that we are not this material body, we are actually the spiritual body, and we are the servants of Lord Krishna.
Wow, Devarsh Bala, you're growing big. I'm so proud of you. The way you explain, otherwise, where is the nose means you will go everywhere and tell like 10 minutes. Today you are to the point and you explained very nicely. I'm so proud of you.
Mataji, can you see me?
Yes, I can see you. But your PPT you want to share?
Yeah, where am I? I cannot see the this thing on.
Okay, now you can see everybody.
Wait, where am
I stopped my sharing. Can you see everybody now?
No, I don't see my slide only. Some problem with things today. 1 second. Maybe I might have to again rejoin. Wait a second. 1 second.
Yeah, just log in again, Mataji. No worries.
No, now I see. Yeah, now I see.
You see? Okay. No
Okay,
worries.
there is something going on, but anyways, what we will do is we'll go ahead with it. Okay, 1 second. So, Spriti, Hare Krishna, and we have the 3 new kids, right? The Priya, Prisha, and so they are Pinky. Okay. Levan, Ryan, Sadhu, Param.
Mataji, it's not
Yes.
pink. It's not Pinky. It's Parin.
Yes, it's Pareen. Yeah. Samskriti, and who's this? Jay. Rashmita is a new kid. Jai
No,
Krishna.
Mataji, I don't know the kid name.
Sorry?
Mataji, it's me who won.
They're driving, Mataji.
Okay, yeah, but the child told his name, but we couldn't hear it properly. Anyways, Jai Krishna Advai. Okay. Hare Krishna to everyone, and thank you, Mataji, for taking the prayers and the quotes. Okay, there is something else going on. What we'll do is we'll go ahead with this. Okay. So now, okay, yeah, I'll have this. And Mataji, have we told about the this thing?
What, Mataji?
About the vacations? When is it?
Mataji, I think we have to discuss one time in the group, but usually every year what we do is this long weekend that comes in the May, that's when the classes ends ours, because everybody go to Sadhu Sangha. After that, it's summer holidays. That's how we do every year. But if you want to discuss in the group and just put it out again, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Sadhu Sangha is when, Mataji? 25th, huh?
Yeah, Mataji. I think, yeah, 24th, Mataji. From 24th, Vrinda is having holidays. I think over Texas, it's 24th. I don't know. The coldest area, because of the snow, they will end little later. Because snow holidays also they have. But for us, it's 23rd afternoon only she's coming. Thursday afternoon is a holiday like that.
Mataji, ours here is 22nd, Mataji.
Oh, you are closing early than us. Okay.
Mataji, mine is June 7th, but we start on September 1st.
Yeah, that's the reason, because we start August 14, August 15, our school's year starts. That's the make a difference. Yeah.
And we do June 14th, Paran.
Next year also, I mean, this year again, we are starting August 14. Our academic year will start on August 14. So like usually we do this one. We give holidays at this time.
Mine
And we have our summer camp
starts
in
on
June,
August
maybe.
16th.
August 16th,
Same
huh?
time, 16th, yeah. 2 days
Oh,
little
Mataji.
later than us.
Mataji,
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm probably like gonna enjoy my summer break because it's like usually like really get hot here and they're like Rath Yatras and everything.
Yeah, you are coming
So-
for Sadhu Sangha, right?
Yeah.
Mataji, is there going to be a lot of snacks there in like a pool? Yes, Ryan. It's going to be really fun.
Mataji, where is the Sadhu Sangha?
Dallas, Mataji.
Okay.
Mataji, I thought it was in Texas. Like my mom said that. Mataji,
Yes,
I thought it was in
yes,
Fresco.
Ryan, it's in Texas.
Mataji, isn't it?
Okay. What we'll do is,
Mataji, isn't it in Fresco, Texas?
Yes, yes.
So what I think we had a poll, right? Everyone when they had holiday.
Yeah.
When they are,
See, Mataji,
Yeah.
most of the kids are having holidays next week itself. Some having Wednesday because Purti said their school is closing on Wednesday. Some having from Thursday. But next week, maximum of them school holiday starts. Yeah, this week will be the full week for us. Next week, again, we have a holiday for Narshinga Chaturdasi. That is on Wednesday. So Monday, we have presentation. Tuesday, we'll have a class. Wednesday, again, holiday. And sorry, Wednesday, holiday. And Thursday, it's holiday actually. It's up to teachers, Mataji. If you want to give a class and put a movie day or something like that, fun day, open it. It's teacher's decision. Altogether, we have to take.
Yeah, we have teachers. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, that we can have a Teachers' Day appreciation also. Teachers' appreciation.
Because we have the teacher appreciation week in our school.
Do you have it?
Yeah.
Me
We can
too.
do the teachers appreciation week.
Mataji for us.
Last week was teacher appreciation week.
Everybody has a Teachers' appreciation week in the school, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
for us it was last week.
Yeah, like I love it too.
Mine was last week.
Mataji.
So what are y'all expected? What are y'all doing? We'll have one minute. We'll talk on that, okay?
Mataji,
Awesome.
Monday we have presentation that week. Some Samskruti is scheduled. A part of Monday, Wednesday is holiday. Rest is you whatever you decide. Monday Samskriti's presentation. So please keep it in. Like when you are scheduling next
Monday,
Monday.
Samskritis presentation. Okay. So
Yeah.
that's what I was wondering, because normally the vacations will, like in Dallas, at least the vacations would start somewhere around this thing, May 20th. But I think it depends upon the Memorial Day also, right?
Yeah. No, Mataji. It is starting here 23rd afternoon for us.
Okay. Okay.
23rd afternoon, 24th, from 24th, it's full summer starts for us. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I kept open, because Narshinga Chaturdasi is also there. But we'll have Tuesday special class on Narshinga Chaturdasi.
Last day.
Wednesday would be the holiday. Yeah. Wednesday would be the
Okay.
Narshinga Chaturdasi holiday. And
Okay.
Thursday we can open up and have whatever you guys want.
Kahoot.
Thursday, okay. So this
Kahoot.
Thursday.
Movie,
Okay,
movie.
yeah, we'll go through the schedule. We'll go through the schedule and then let's see how it goes. Okay. Okay.
Wait, are we gonna?
Kahoot.
Okay. Now we'll come back. We'll come back. Should we come back?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, because we'll decide first within the teachers group and then we'll let you know. Okay. Okay. So now what we have done is we have come up to the part. Anybody wants to tell till where have we come? We are in the third canto, remember? Anybody remembers last Friday class? Anjana Gopika Mataji took it, right?
Mataji, that is Rashmita is Bhuvan Mataji. He's been
Yeah,
joining from
that's what you're
last
saying, the name.
I will rename it. Bhuvan it is. She contacted me. Then I said at least 2 weeks attendance. Then I'll put you in the group. She said
Okay.
last week they were there, and I'll put her in the group, Mataji.
That's nice that he's joining, he's traveling state joining. Okay, so last week we had something. Yeah, last. Yeah, so last week. So we are talking about, we are on the third canto. Remember everyone? So we are on the third canto and we are talking about Kardama muni, Mother Devahuti, and then slowly there's going to be birth of Kapil Muni, right? So what we have come up to the point is wherein Swambhuva Manu, he gets Devahuti and Kardama Muni, they both get married, right? Yeah. So now at this point, what happens at this point is Kardama Muni, he is in penance always, right? And Devahuti is the daughter of Swambhuva Manu. So she is always like she has been grown with all the nice things, good things around her. Should I take a photo of this because we haven't found? 1 second. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, coming back to our topic over here. So now Devahuti and Kardama muni, they are destined to have, according to the boon of the Lord, it is that the form of the Lord, that is, who Kapil Muni is to be born to Devahuti and Kardama muni. Okay. Now, Kardama Muni was always in the always in penance, and he was leading a very austere life. So when Devahuti is married to him, now Devahuti had to get adjusted to all the environment around in the kutir or in the sannyasi form, right? So then, Kardama Muni, when he understands about Devahuti, when he wants to make his wife happy. Okay, so last week, I'll just read what the realizations we had from the last week. Okay. A chaste wife, one second, what I'll do is I'll just read it out for you all by itself. Just give me 1 second. Because this is important, so we'll just reply. Okay. Can we? Everybody can see this?
Mataji, you have to pull it down
Mataji.
because it went up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, Palvit, you're not on video? Who is? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm just looking at who all are on video. Param, can you read this for me, please?
Yes, Mataji. A chaste wife disciple naturally becomes entitled for spiritual blessings.
Blessings. A chaste wife, in brackets, is written disciple, naturally becomes entitled for spiritual blessings. Okay. So now, Devahuti and Kardama muni, when they get married, so a chaste wife, what's a chaste wife? In Srila Prabhupada's quotes also, what you see that when the husband is a disciple, when a husband is doing any Krishna conscious activity, or if he is doing all the activities which are but for his betterment, a good wife should assist him in doing those, right? So and why, what is the important of a good wife is that when the wife is chaste, when the wife is helping her husband in the Krishna conscious activities, it becomes but natural that the children will also become Krishna conscious. Okay. Or the children will also all the children will also come into Krishna consciousness very easily. Yeah. So then Kardama Muni and Devahuti, they get married, and now it is according to the wish of the Lord, it is that Kapil Muni or the form of the Lord, or the Lord was going to take birth from the womb of Devahuti. So Kardama Muni, he tried his best to get all the, to make Devahuti into a very familiar conditions, or try to get her acquainted with the things around her. Okay. So when Devahuti, it is mentioned in the third canto, I think it's around the 6th, 17th, 18th chapter, that when that Kardama muni and Devahuti, they travel to different heavenly planets, or they travel to different places. So places where Kardama muni, he he makes his wife more happy, or he makes his wife get into know things, or the knowledge which is given to Devahuti will come later on. Okay, when we go ahead with this, how Devahuti gets instructions from her son, that will come later on. But then Kardama Muni and Devahuti, they travel to different places, and with the because now when they get married and she is into the new place, she is not yet acquainted with the people, with things around. So then a chaste what does a husband over here is the mentioned is that the husband, he is not only engaged into the activities of his daily life, but he looks into what are the needs and the things needed for the family life as well. Okay, a chaste wife naturally becomes entitled for spiritual blessings. So can anybody like tell me what are spiritual blessings, or what do we understand from spiritual blessings? Yes, Priti?
It's the blessings of God.
Okay.
They're very nice. They're very nice to help you stay in Krishna consciousness.
Okay. Anybody else wants to answer?
Mataji, you can get spiritual blessings from a guru.
Okay, yeah, that was going to be my next question, that who will get the spiritual blessings?
Association.
Okay, inspiration.
Mataji,
Yeah, go ahead.
you get the devotion to do. Mataji, you get the blessings. Mataji, because without blessing, without association, you can't do anything. So then the association, like if you ask for a blessing, Nick, can you like help me can you give me the blessing so I can chant more rounds and serve Srila Prabhupada? And they give you the blessing. So I know this uh devotee where like they asked
Okay, yeah.
a
Go
Mirage
ahead.
a Mirage that he did this many rounds and then he's now this many rounds. So then he asked for a blessing, and then he said that he said that he will he gave the blessing to chant more rounds. So then like it went on for like few months, like 1 month, and then he started doing the rounds that he did before when he was younger. So then that's the what you
Okay.
get.
Okay, very nice. So first of all, spiritual blessings are those blessings which are good, as Priti said. That's those blessings which are going to help you in your devotional activities. Okay, and those spiritual blessings can be only given by your spiritual masters, by the Lord himself. So one example which we remember, who like prayed to the Lord, and he got the knowledge, and also could understand what the exact meaning of the life is, who prayed to the Lord. Because again we are coming to the next part, which is again related to Devahuti, Mother Devahuti.
Mataji, is that person Dhruva?
Dhruva, yes, Dhruva Maharaj, right? So why are we coming to Dhruva Maharaj is because Dhruva Maharaj, he prayed to the Lord, he got all the knowledge, right? And over here, so only because of the blessings of the Lord, it is that he could understand what exactly things were, right? And at the same time, what did the Lord do? The Lord also gave him the material blessings. isn't it? He got the material blessings where he was going to be the king. And at the same time, the Lord was so happy that he also gave him the spiritual blessings. So he also knew what the exact knowledge of the soul is, or he exactly knew what the whatever knowledge was to be acquired through a lot of penance. He got it through the one by just with the audience with the Lord. Now over here, Devahuti and Kardama muni, when they got married, because Devahuti was from like she was grown as a princess and she was the daughter of a king. So Kardama muni, he understood her mind. And can you see in this picture, you can see something in the air over here, something you can see a mansion type. Okay, so because she was accustomed to all these pleasures, Kardama Muni, he was a yogi. Okay, so he could do with his mystic powers, he could do all sorts of things. But then also remember that Kardama Muni, though he had, now what we can see is in the people around, when you go to any place and you have some Baba or something, they will try to do all magics and they will try to do all sorts of things to prove how what mystic powers they have, right? They will try to in anything, they will try to do anything by their jadoo or something, they will try to do it. Over here, Kardama Muni, he has, you can see over here that it's a mystic mansion which is formed in the air. Okay. So then now Kardama Muni is trying to please Devahuti in all possible ways. Okay. So that she gets into his penance life later on, or whatever was destined for them both, for the Grihastha life, it could be accomplished. Okay. So when this mansion is formed, and then Kardama Muni takes Devahuti to all the heavenly planets. He takes her to different places, and then he also forms the Bindu Sarovar. Okay. So that, and there are different maids to help her out, and her beauty is again enhanced because she was there in this forest, in this kutir. So it was like her all beauty and her what you say, the her beauty was lost at that time because of all the things going on in the new environment. So then he changed all the scenario at once. Okay, so now we have to understand over here that these yogis or the Rishi Munis, they have a lot of blessings from the Lord, or they have all the mystic powers, but it is not used for their own pleasure. Okay, over here when we see this, that okay, Kardama Muni built this mystic palace mansion was formed for the pleasure of Mother Devahuti. But then again, it is to be understood that this is all the Lord's plan, that Kapil Muni had to be born. Okay, so then that is the reason this is more elaborated in the Bhagavatam in the third canto, around I think around 17 to 18 chapters. So, and then at Kardama Muni divides into, because they have 9 daughters. 9 daughters are born, and then it is the time of Kapila Muni, or that is the boon which the Lord had given, that the Lord will himself be born at the womb of Mother Devahuti and Kardama Muni. And then that is the way that Kapil Muni was going to be born. Now, when this all takes place, when Kardama Muni takes Mother Devahuti to different places and everything, but she understands that her husband is a very he is into penance, he is into the worshipping of the Lord, and he is a very great soul. Okay. And when he has done all these things for her, she feels that she has asked for more. Just how we gave the example of Dhruva, right? That what did after when he gets all the knowledge, Dhruva, what does Dhruva Maharaj say? Can anybody just at least not the whole words, but what was his realization?
I don't want anything, but I want you, Krishna.
Okay. Okay, I do not want anything. Yes, Priti?
Mataji, I think he said that what did I wish for? I did my whole entire life wrong.
Yes, right. So then both of you are correct. So Dhruva Maharaj, after getting everything, all the knowledge, and after everything, what happened was it was like he said that I had diamonds in front of, like I had diamonds in front of me, and I was like asking for a piece of glass. Right, the whole knowledge which is there, it's like diamond. It's like so many important things were there. So there are like more than important. There are so many valuable things were in front of me, and I was asking for these pieces of glass. So he wanted to just renounce everything, and he wanted to go ahead with this knowledge. But then he was just trying to be a king, so he had to go ahead and take care of his kingdom. So the same way over here, Mother Devahuti, she understands the greatness of her husband, because though he was with her, though they had the enjoyment phase of life, but then too Kardama Muni did not forget his position as a rishi. Okay. And when Mother Devahuti understood that, it is like she said that, you know what, I felt like I have been cheated by Maya, that I was asking for, like because see, this Rishi Munis, or they understand the heart of the person, because now as Devahuti is his wife, so she is like a disciple to him, right? So then he could understand her heart, what conditions she was grown in, or what exactly she would want. So then Mother Devahuti says that, you know what, like I think that I've been cheated by Maya. You have made this plain for me. You have spent so much of time to me. So now she says that, please tell me how will I also get onto this path? And then Kardama Muni, because they know, we know all things, right? Over here, that Kapil Muni, who is the son of Kardama Muni and Devahuti, later on, he instructs Mother Devahuti for the further knowledge about liberation. So this, the importance of family life is that uh, though the family life goes on, but the husband and wife, if they are into devotional service, if they are into spiritual service, if their spiritual life is balanced, only then it is that it will lead to the path of liberation further. Because only then the children will be into the spiritual life, and only then the whole house gets into a spiritual environment. Right now, you all are such great examples. Like, you all just did not get up from your sleep and come to the call, right? Your parents must have met some devotees. They must have met someone who got them into Krishna consciousness, and then slowly from them it has come up to you. And just imagine, like, after coming from school, it's really very proud to see you all, that after school, after studies, everybody, all of you are giving your valuable time, so that you can know about the scriptures, you can know about the our vast scriptures rather, and the Shrimad Bhagavatam which you are learning at this age. I think everybody is around the age of either from 8 to 12 or 13, right? Everyone around that age. And so this is, this is the beginning. Just like over here, when Mother Devahuti started her spiritual upliftment by getting married to Kardama Muni, because you know what, getting into association of a spiritual person is also, it is just not by hook. It is just not that you just get up and you get association from a spiritual person. It is that it is something which without the Lord's blessings you cannot have it. And you all getting born into a devotional family is the best example for it. Okay, so in this part today, we just had the part till Kapila Muni was going to be born. So then over here it is. So it is just that how liberation. Yeah, so we have come to that part. So Mataji, what is the time? We still have time, right? I'll be sharing something.
Yes, Mataji, 15 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what we are going to do is, this week again we have an important appearance. Whose appearance is there? Any idea whose appearance there is this week?
Ashika Dev Mataji, are we gonna do a drawing?
Drawing. No.
Oh, I wanted to do
Mataji, when is Narsin Chaturdashi at your place? On
next week,
Friday?
Mataji. Next week, Wednesday.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried that I did not see it, or did I miss it? Because for me it is
This week is Janava Devi,
yeah,
right, Mataji?
yeah,
Jahnavi
Sita
Devi.
Navami, yeah. So this week 16th is Sita Navami. Okay. So Sita Navami is the appearance day of Mother Sita. Can you all come on video for 1 minute? Adya, Arya, Jay. Okay. Do we have Krishna Nayana? Yeah, Krishna Nayana is there. So we have two Krishna here today. Jai Samskriti. Hare Krishna Bhuvan.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Where did I see? Okay, Spriti is over here. Okay, I think. Oh, look at that cute baby.
Cute.
Yeah, look at her. What's her name?
Just got to hit the laptop.
I
What's her
want
name?
So our youngest participant in the call, huh? Our youngest
She's
participant.
gonna hit the laptop. Then she's smiling. She's climbing it.
Okay, thank you everyone.
Mataji, how old is
Yes.
she?
I'm not sure how old is she.
She's gonna turn 1 this month.
Oh,
That's
she
so
will
young.
turn 1 year old.
Younger
Oh,
than
youngest
Sadhu.
participant.
Ah.
Younger than
So
Sam.
she, yeah, so she
So Sadhu's
definitely
not the
understands
smallest.
what we're doing.
Sadhu's not
She
the
definitely-
smallest anymore. She's the second smallest.
Okay, I'm going to share.
Mataji, what if you have like a 1 week baby join? That's gonna be
Okay, so what we are going to do is see whatever till for this time, how much over we can read, we'll try to read. Okay, and then I'll be sharing this document in our group as well. And then we can read from there, okay? And see to it that you can at least read slowly. We'll see how much we can read. And then we can, so that you can continue over it. And then let's see if we can have a Kahoot sometime on this topic. Okay?
today.
Not today, not today.
That is Pareen, I think, again.
It's Pareen Mummy.
Yeah, he's coming with a different name, huh? Okay.
What is it? Okay, yeah, maybe the
It's Paran
Yeah,
only,
father name, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's been trying to play with the computer, Mataji. I'm sorry.
No worries, Mataji, no worries. They're joining the class and attending the class itself it's so
He's
so
been
good.
trying to show you his Krishna t-shirt for a long time.
Oh, is
He's
it?
been sitting and posing in front of the camera so you see his t-shirt.
That's nice. And I love the color as well, the yellow and blue combination, right?
Yes,
It's
Mataji.
very nice.
Okay, thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hi, Bol. I love your smile. Okay, so now we're going to read about Mother Sita. Okay, it's a big article, but then this story of Mother Sita, the consort of Lord Rama. Okay, the consort is the wife of Lord Rama. So okay, we'll There's something going on today with my computer. Something is going on, and I'm losing things. What happened now?
You could have sent me the. You could have sent me the link. If you have in your WhatsApp, send me, Mataji.
What is happening?
If you send me on WhatsApp, I can share for you.
Yeah, once again, Mataji, for that, my WhatsApp, once I open it, then it takes me, it takes me a long time for all the, this thing. Oh, Krishna, where it went? Yeah. It takes a long time because I haven't opened the WhatsApp on my computer, right? So then it takes a long time till all the things are loaded. Only then all the chats come.
Yeah, sometimes in that case, I will use email. Email is quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how I
Palvit,
manage, Mataji.
Palvit, can you start reading this? Is it readable for you, or should I increase
Mataji,
the...
it is very small for my eyes, at least.
Okay, 1 second.
Mataji, I can read.
Yeah.
Yeah, your eyes are big. Again, it's gone, Mataji.
Yeah, why is this only coming up? I don't understand.
And to exit, Mataji.
Why is it coming
No.
up?
What is happening?
Mataji, there is a button on the top of the picture.
Which
The
makes
top?
you like scroll down.
Mataji, when you zoomed in one more time, I saw it said a button where you can scroll down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was a thing you can scroll down on the side.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't click anywhere. 1 second. Okay, now it is coming up and I will. Okay. 1 second. Today there is some things going on. Not okay with my computer.
She said it to my mom.
Okay, everybody can see now? Everybody
Yes,
can see,
Mataji.
right? Okay, the first paragraph. Palvit, can you start reading?
Yes, Mataji. Srimati Sita Devi, the daughter of Earth, Goddess,
Earth goddess.
Earth Goddess, Bhumi Devi, and central figure out of the Ramayana in Maharishi Valmiki's own words. Ramayana is known as a noble story of Sita Aya.
Charitam Mahad. Sitayaha. It is
Hello,
Sitayaha. Okay, can we say
Sitayaha.
Sitayaha Charitam Mahad?
Sitaya Charitam Mahad. Her glories are sung by poet saint
Tyagaraja.
Saya Raja in his Sri Janka
Janakatya.
Tayate, O daughter of Janaka, you are blessed souls of
Refugees.
O
Refuge.
counted of Sri Raghurama,
Bedecked.
with shining good ornaments,
Gem ornaments.
gem ornaments, pray, protect me always, you the wind that destroys the clouds of demons like the 100-headed Ravana. You are the indweller in the hearts of devotees. Your feet shine with luster, gems set in the crown of Indra.
Very good. Thank you so much. Then Pareen.
Read that from here.
King Janaka.
King Janaka was the wise and
Benevolent
Benevolent.
king
of
Janakpuri.
Janapuri, and
although
a great
Saintly.
king,
he was
Childless.
Rajarishi,
a
king
who lives like a sage that was how King
Janaka.
of
Vidya dynasty
was
renowned.
renowned. He
Ruled over
ruled over the kingdom of
Mithila.
Attila. He looked upon his people with love and affection.
Thank you so much, Prin. Thank you so much. Spriti, can you read this? The finding of Mother Sita, that paragraph?
Janaka Maharaj was plowing a piece of land. Plowing a piece of land, and then to prepare it for conducting a yajna, spiritual sacrifice. He
unearthed
a golden casket in which he found a beautiful girl and was overjoyed. A land plowed by the yoke is called Sita, and so he named the baby as Sita. When the arrival of the baby, the king's good luck appeared to soar up. His queen also gave birth to a daughter who was named Urmila. The royal couple brought up the children with great affection. They gave them a good education. The two beautiful girls, by their noble qualities, good behavior, and intelligence, endeared themselves to one and all, and grew to become ideal princesses.
Very good. Okay, so this is the how Mother Sita was found. Okay, so Mother Sita was found in the field when King Janaka was plowing the land, and then Urmila, her younger sister, is the again the daughter of Janaka. Okay. Yeah. So Balabrinda, can you read? Yeah. Sita grew up.
Okay, Sita grew up and played in the palace of Janaka. She became well known for her beauty as well as her devotion. She could often be seen observed in deity of the Lord, the Surya Vasham. She would when on her own, sometimes lovingly enact the pastimes of various forms of the Lord and relish his pastimes. In this way, she relieved those close to her that she was no ordinary young girl. Can I read the next one too?
Yeah, go ahead.
Her fame, like her beauty, became well known, and soon it was time for her to be betrothed and then married. As well as with Kshatriya kings of those days, Janaka organized that all the worthy kings and princes would come. There would be a challenge for her hand, and the victory would be her husband. The story goes on. One day, reserved sage Parshuram came to visit Janaka. He carried a bow with him. He left the doorstep of the royal house and went inside. Sita saw the bow and went to begin to play with it, as if it was a playing horse. Only those with great physical strength and daring could lift and handle the Vaishnava bow. When Parshuram came out, the bow was missing. Ordinary persons could not lift it with ease, and he, curiously looking around, spotted Sita playing with it as if it was a playing horse. The sage and the king were astonished. Was it the huge bow that Rama lifted? Oh, she was playing with that.
Param, can you read this?
That's so big. How was she lifting that? The great sage Parshuram, who is a particle incarnation.
Partial incarnation.
partial incarnation.
Shakti. Veshavdar.
Vesha avatar of Vishnu then blessed Sita and said to King Janak, "My dear king, only a great and strong person can wed this girl of such capacity. Arrange a swamvara where the brides choose their spouses for their prowesses for her, and let the most suitable person in the three worlds marry her."
Okay. Then we
Should I read the
have
next one?
Advai.
This is short.
Yeah, I'll
Mother-
come back again. Okay, I'll come back again. Advai.
It's not fair.
Advai. Okay, Advai is too young, I guess. Devarsh.
King Janaka passed a bow
Possessed.
possessed a bow said to have been blessed by Lord Shiva. It was a great bow, king, and dedicated to marry of the king.
Decided.
And they decided the king decided to marry off the daughter his daughter to one who could lift
Lifted.
it and the charge its arrow.
He prepared.
He prepared for the
Very good.
Swayamvara. A challenge is sent out. The man who conquers the Shiva bow weds Sita. And also
And so all.
manner of qualified prince and the wannabe came from all over the world, but how to find such a heroic young man to wed such a girl. Maybe
Many.
noble princes have from several kingdoms
Came aspiring.
came aspiring for the hand of the beautiful
Damsel Sita.
but they were
Awed by
the
mighty
bow and saluting it turned away.
Thank you.
No.
So
Thank
now
you.
we have Ryan. Ryan, are you there?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, can you read this? Then we have Param, okay? No, Param has read it. Then Krishna Nena. Yeah, Sage Vishwamitra. One second, Ryan, 1 second. Vinita Gandharika Mataji, can we go 5 minutes more?
Sure, Mataji, that's okay. 5 minutes is okay.
Okay.
Sage
Because, yeah, go ahead, Ryan.
Vishnu.
What, are you on 2 devices? That's the reason it's echoing?
Yeah, Mataji, I'm on one device. Is because the microphone isn't working, so I'm on this phone.
Okay, so the one where the microphone isn't working, you can. Achha, yeah, that is already off. Okay.
Yeah, because this is what.
That's okay. Start reading, yeah.
Like this. See that?
Okay, go ahead.
See this?
Read.
Okay. Sage
Vishwamitra.
Vishwamitra
Accompanied.
accompanied by his disciples, Ram and Lakshman arrived at Mithila. The prince and sons were renowned.
Renowned.
It had acquired many demons, Rakshasas.
Conquer.
King Janaka felt good at the arrival. Vishwamitra told Ram, Dear Ramachandra, a prayer to Lord Shiva and take the bow. So Sri Ram goes to Vishwamitra and offer his respects. He then prayed for his grace of Lord Shiva and raised his bow in ease and thrust a bow and he bent it in the bow. It broke. Sita Devi came in and garland and hit him and accept him as her husband. The news reached King Dashrath, who rushed to Mithila with the interrogated.
Haribol.
Mataji, like,
Nothing happened. We can hear you. Continue. I put the other device in waiting room. Go ahead. Go ahead.
it's the
Otherwise, it's echoing, Mataji.
marriage of Ram and Sita Devi was
Solemnized.
in a grand manner.
Grand manner. Thank you, Ryan. And I'm going to come back to you again. Krishna Nana, can you read?
After this event, Dashrath spent many happy years ruling the kingdom. Old age gradually crept on, and he decided to retire. He naturally thought of handing over the reins of the kingdom to his eldest son, Rama. He wanted to spend the rest of his life in meditation, away from the worries of physical life. He consulted his elderly priest and decided on the day of Sri Rama's installation on the royal throne. The king was very joyful on the auspicious day. His senior consort, Kausalya Devi, was engaged in worship and serving the elders and priests. People in the kingdom were rejoicing and eagerly looked forward to the coming coronation. Should I continue?
Go ahead. Yeah.
King Dashrath's third consort was Kaikeyi. She too was very affectionate towards Ram, but carried away by the advice of her maid Mata, she claimed that her son Bharat should succeed as the king, and that Rama should go to the forest for 14 years. Dashrath was shocked to hear this. All his pleadings with Kaikeyi to change her mind proved in vain. As a long time ago, the king had promised her that he would fulfill 2 wishes of hers. Now, as a fulfillment, she demanded that the king install Bharat as the crown prince, and that Rama should go to the forest for 14 years.
Thank you so much. Param, you wanted to read again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Param.
Rama came to know about this, consoled his father, and he said he would go to the forest to fulfill his pledge. Rama immediately discarded his royal robes and ornaments and wearing sackcloth, prepared to leave for the woods. Kausalya was grief-stricken. Rama pacified her and obtained her permission to leave. After meeting his mother, Rama went to his wife Sita. She was bubbling with joy at the impending coronation of her husband and was performing worship for his good. She was giving away jewels and offerings. Did I continue? Finish?
Yeah, read that one.
Looking at Sita's joy and celebration, Rama felt it painful to inform her that he would not be crowned and that he would be leaving for the jungle. He knows she would be shocked. Looking at his worried face, Sita asked, "You appear to be worried at such a joyous moment. What is the matter? Did anything untoward happen?" She gently wiped the sweat off on his face with the edge of her sari.
Thank you, Param. Okay, why do I not see everybody raising hands? Palvit is done. Palvit is read. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to share this document and I just wanted to talk to you all, okay? See, you can raise your hands because what happens is those who are on video, I can see them first, okay? And that's the reason they get screened or they get the reading chance first. And then I have to, or the teachers have to go on looking around for you all. So if possible, if you come on video, it becomes very easy. Second is when there's something reading, try to raise your hand so that you all can get chance to read. And whenever we are sharing these documents in the group, see to it that you can read it, okay? And then next thing which I wanted to tell you is that we all really need to pay attention to our reading, okay? Reading is, last time also I told you, when, Ryan, I want you to pay attention. When you're reading, are you all very hungry? How many of you are hungry? No, right? Because when we are reading, we try, everybody's hungry. Okay, I know, yes, it's your dinner time. But hungry in sense of, are we hungry for words? No, right? Because when you're reading, you have to have your eyes on the words which are written in the text. Because it's a human tendency. Next week, we will do this. Okay, it's not next week, right? 1 second. If we have 5, Mataji, can we go more 5 minutes? I'll just let me see if I can find that thing and then I will share it over here.
Mataji, what if you have to leave?
Okay, those who have to leave can leave. I just want to see if the document is there. Then I just want these kids to do that activity for another 2 minutes. If you have something else, you can leave, okay?
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Let me see.
My presentation is coming up on Thursday.
Oh, is it? Yeah, you have Thursday.
I have Kahoot.
I don't want to give a presentation.
You always want to give presentation, and we all will stop teaching. You only teach every day.
Who is it?
My mom was saying,
Ryan.
My mom was saying if I don't prepare, my mom will take off my slot or give it to Janvi or Ryan. Yeah, she have to prepare, right, Mataji, nicely. I prepared. There's 15 questions in the Kahoot that I made.
You all are making cahoots, huh?
Mataji, the 50 is a lot.
Yeah, 15, not 50, 15.
Okay, 1 second.
Ryan
Okay,
is saying that he wants to give presentation, Mataji. I said we will stop teaching. You only give everyday class.
Is there one which, Vrinda, you know how you're doing your presentation? Is there one which is double points one?
Okay, 1 second. Now, everybody can see this?
Is 8 chapter.
Haribol. No, I think you all cannot see this. I haven't shared it yet, right? Can you all see the slide? No.
Oh.
No. Okay. 1 second. Yeah. Now, I want you all to, not all, Krishna Nena, is she there?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Krishna Nena, can you read this?
Sure, Mataji.
Just at a glance. Okay, baby, I can do this for you all, okay? Now, those all who... Okay, 1 second. It's going to be a tricky.
Mataji. Oh, I get it.
I can read it, Mataji.
My mom can read
Yeah, okay. Vinita Gandharika Mataji, okay? Vinita Gandharika Mataji. Yes, go ahead, Mataji.
I can read it. Can you? If you can read this, you have a strong mind. Too. Can you read this? Only some people can. I could not. believe that I could actually understand what I was reading. The phenomenal power of a human mind, according to research at Cambridge University,
Bad spelling.
does not matter in what order the letters in the words are. The only important thing is that the first and the last letter be in the right place. The rest can be total miss, and you can still read it without a problem.
This is because the human mind
Not reads every letter by itself,
but the word
as a whole.
as a whole.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I always thought slipping
Spelling was important. If you can read this, share it. Oh my God, even I was thinking spelling is important, but spelling is not important.
So spelling are important, but what you see, Ryan, I want you to pay attention, okay?
Words are all.
So this is
The few,
yeah, this
like
is what is
the first line was the words were backwards.
yeah. So the what is important over here is, see what happens is when you're reading, you try and assume things and read it. Okay. And because of that, what happens is sometimes sometimes you can spell it wrong, or then you always go into a hurry to read things. Because always from the very first day, I've been telling you all that when you're reading it, see to it that when there's a comma, wait for a fraction of a minute. Okay, wait for some time. When there is a period, wait. You need to wait. Otherwise, what happens is when you're reading it, you do not know the exact, when there's a story or when there's something, when the pause is not properly done. Ryan, I'm not telling you a story. I want you to pay attention. So when there's a period, you need to stop so that you can understand what is going on in the story. Okay. And only by that, you can make sense of that story or the article which is going on. So see to it that maybe in the we'll do something in the vacation related to this. How many of you are interested if we start reading a book online? Book in sense, our Krishna conscious book.
But at the end, can we have a Kahoot?
Look at Jahnavi. Look at Jahnavi. The beautiful face which Jahnavi has made.
Jahnavi.
I'm going to read. If anybody wants to join, you'll join. Okay. That would be great. Let's see what we can do about it. Because I see that many of them are struggling with reading. And if they are reading, it's in a great hurry. Because always remember, when you're reading something, you have to understand first what you're reading. We are not reading it to show someone, right? Whatever we are reading, we have to understand. Ryan, I'm talking. Okay? So we have to understand. It's not that only we are reading the words. And we are so hungry, Palvit, we are so hungry that we eat words in between. Isn't it? It happens that we are mugging up the words. Some words here and there and we eat them. That's the reason I asked you all. Are you all hungry? So when we are reading, we have to pay attention that we are not assuming words.
We can't eat words. We can only eat food.
No, you're
You guys
eating
are
words.
eating it.
No, we're reading it. We're not eating it.
Yeah, when you're reading it, you're skipping those words. And this is what happens when you go for your star reading test or when you go for your reading test in the school.
Yeah,
you tend to
like skip a line or
skip a line, skip a word.
You skip a word or
and
you skip
when
like
you
a whole
skip a line, if you're not reading it that you can understand it, then if you skip a line also, you do not understand that thing because it just does not make sense to you. It is just a reading activity for you all. So don't do it as a reading activity. Do it as an activity that you are understanding what you're reading. Otherwise, you'll read novels and novels, but you'll not understand what the story was. Okay? So where there is a period, stop and contemplate on it. Okay, what was this or what was exactly said in these words? Okay? And that is the reason only if you can understand what you're reading, that will help you in the comprehension, Ryan. I don't know why Ryan is smiling. Some trick is going on with Ryan, something he's doing, and he is like busy over there with a very whimsical smile.
Mataji, it's because of his glasses. That's why he's smiling.
Whose glasses?
Ryan's glasses.
No,
Yeah.
Mataji, that Zoom's things he's putting, Mataji. It's not good. It's a
That's what, like Ryan, if I see you next time, I will have to pull you out of the call. I'll have to put you in a waiting room. If you're okay with that alone to be in a waiting room, then you can keep on looking at yourself. You can have glasses, you can have all sorts of things. I do not want those glasses thing in the next class, okay? I want nice, sweet little Ryan in front of me with his black glasses. I do not want these pirate type glasses, or what is that glasses? I don't know what it's called as. Those movie type glasses.
Mataji, it's like the sunglasses.
3D, yeah, the
or the
3D
3D
type
glasses.
glasses.
The 3D glasses.
Yeah. Okay, warrior. Why did I say Ryan warrior?
I'm trying to take it off.
Okay, that's okay. But why did I call you warrior?
I just saw you in the warrior shirt.
Yeah. So that's how you have to be. You have to, when you're reading, see to it that you're reading properly. You're not skipping words. You're not eating words. You're taking a pause and you're understanding and you're comprehending. This reading activity which we have started is so that you can comprehend. Comprehend is what? You can find the summary of whatever you have read. Okay? So from next time, let's see how we can do it. And in the vacation, I really want to start reading something. Maybe if we can read for every day, if we can come and we can just read and go. Because everybody does not get a chance to, because you all are not raised hands, so all of them could not get a chance to read. But let's see what we can do about it. Okay. So thank you all for joining. We'll end the call over here. Thanks, Mataji. We went to 5-10 minutes here and there. वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः
Thank
समस्त
you,
कोटि वैष्णवेभ्यो श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय all the text की जय
Thank you, Mataji.
हरि बोल thank you
Thank you,
Bye.
Krishna.
Hari
Hare
Bol,
Krishna.
Hari Bol, Devarsh
Hari
Bala.
Bol.
Jahnavi, bye.